Have you ever just stared at two English words that look almost the same but sound totally different? It's one of those classic puzzles in English, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to crack that code together. Let's dive in.
So, our story starts with a little mystery. A mystery that, honestly, every single one of us who speaks English has bumped into, probably without even thinking about it. It can seem kind of confusing, but trust me, once you see the pattern, everything just clicks.
So here it is, the big question. How can one little letter, just one, completely change how a word sounds? You might think it's complicated, but the answer? Well, it's surprisingly simple.
Okay, take a look at this. This really gets to the heart of it. On the left, you've got words like cap, bit, and hop. See how the vowels have that short, punchy sound? Now, look at the right. We just add a single E to the end, and bam! Suddenly we have cape, bite, and hope. The whole vibe of the word just changes. So what's the deal with that final E? What's its secret?
Now that we've set up the puzzle, it's time for the solution. We are about to pull back the curtain on this whole thing, and it really all boils down to one simple, elegant rule. All that guesswork, all that confusion you might have felt about English words, it can all be cleared up by getting this one core idea. Get ready for that aha moment. And here it is, the long vowel. The clue is right there in the name. A long vowel is simply when a vowel says its name. The A in cape sounds just like you'd say the letter A. The I in bite sounds like the letter I. It really is that straightforward. This is the key. Seriously, this is the one thing you need to remember. Forget about all those confusing phonetic symbols for a minute. Just think, if a vowel is saying its own name out loud, you're hearing a long vowel. It's the best shortcut for pronunciation you'll ever find.
Okay, so we know what a long vowel is now. But how do we spot one out in the wild? How can we look at a new word and predict that the vowel is going to say its name?
Well, the biggest giveaway is that silent partner we saw before, that little letter E hanging out at the end of a word. It doesn't make a sound itself, no, but it has a super important job. Think of it like a secret agent in the world of words. People call this the magic E rule, and it's so cool. Here's how it works. First, you find that main vowel in the word. Then, you spot that silent E at the very end. That E then does its magic. It reaches all the way back to that first vowel and basically tells it, hey, stop making that short sound. It's time to say your name. And this table just makes the pattern crystal clear. On the left, you've got your short sounds in words like Matt, Finn, and Rob. But on the right, the magic E gets to work. Matt becomes mate, Finn turns into fine, and Rob becomes robe. You can literally hear the vowel announcing itself every single time. It's awesome. So you might be thinking, okay, that's a neat little trick, but here's the thing. This isn't just a party trick. Understanding this one pattern has a massive, massive impact on how you read and speak English. I mean, just think about it for a second. This one single rule that you've just totally mastered, it can help you correctly read and pronounce thousands of words you might have stumbled over before. It's like being handed a key that unlocks a huge chunk of the English language. Yeah, this isn't about memorizing some boring old grammar rule. This is about unlocking a practical, real-world superpower that you can start using, like, right now. So what are these new superpowers? Well, now you can walk up to new words with confidence. You can instantly make your pronunciation better just by spotting this pattern. You can actually decode spelling instead of just guessing. And you know what's really cool? You can pass this knowledge on and help someone else learn to read. That's pretty amazing. So, there you have it. You've cracked the code of the magic E. But as we all know, English just loves to be tricky, doesn't it? What happens with words like have or love that seem to completely ignore the rule? Well, that sounds like a puzzle for another explainer. Until then, happy reading.